Hello, my name is Rusdy and I want to briefly talk to you about today the basics of trading in FIFA 20 FIFA Ultimate Team. At the start of FIFA and later on, all the way until the end of the cycle in August, September of next year, one of the best ways to make coins in FIFA is to buy and sell players. Of course, to make profits in FIFA you need to buy for less than you sell. When you buy for less, you see a lot of people forget to take into consideration one very important thing: the EA tax for transaction. The EA tax for transaction amounts to 5% of the amount the seller is asking for. So that means that when you buy a player, you need to take this into account. You need to think, how much money will I get if I want to sell the player for profit and to cover the EA tax and to cover the cost that I had by buying this player? And you need to think about this every time. Let me give you an example about that. Okay, let's take this player, Sebastian Haller. He is worth 4,300 on the market right now. So we're gonna search for him to see if there's anything cheaper than that for buy now price. Let's see. Buy now price maximum 4,200. Oh, we gotta see. So 4,300. If we buy it at 4,300, if we sell them at 4,300, EA will take a 5% tax. So we go take a calculator. You can take any calculator, right? And we've got 4,300 multiplied by 95%, 0.95. Because, you know, out of 100 minus 5%, it's 95%. And that's going to be 4,085. So, the price at which we could sell them and still make a profit would be 4,000. This would be the maximum price. You can get them at lower prices to get bigger profits as well, but the risk of not getting that price is higher the lower you go. All right, so 4,085. So what we're going to do right now, with Sebastian Haller, we're gonna go and look for him, and we're gonna bid for him at that price. So we said 4,000. Let's go look for 3,900 because we want to add to it. If the bid price is already 4,000, we cannot bid for it anymore. We would have to bid for 4,100. We want to bid for lower than 4,000. We want to bid for 3,900 at least. So okay, let's see. Aha, there are some players here. All right, so let's bid for 4,000 directly. Make a bid. We're gonna take a second one as well. And bam! There you go. Now we're waiting to see what happens, to see if we actually win or not. And we won for one of them. Look. For the other one we lost. Somebody bid too much, to be honest with you. I mean, at 4,100 at how much they bid, they're gonna be losing. They will be losing like 15 coins. I mean, you know, 15 coins is not a lot, but 15 coins with this player, 15 coins with the other player, it's not going well. It's not going well. Now, what's important is we won with one guy, one of these guys. Now, we're going to go and list them up for transfer market. And we're going to do it for the lazy buyers. We're going to list them up for 4,300 here, buy now price, and 4,200 bid price. Most of the people will buy it at the 4,300, the lazy buyers is who I'm going for. The lazy buyers are those people, by the way, that do not want to wait for the bid to go down. They do not want to wait for 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 hour, whatever. They want the player now. And that's why I'm bidding for it. And it's been successful for me, mildly. So basically with this player right now, we'll be making an 85 coin profit. Of course, if you manage to get the player at a much lower price than this, you can make a bigger profit. Now, also, you saw me trade with this player. That doesn't mean you should too. When it comes to choosing the players you should bid on, never listen to the content creators, including me. my best advice to you when it comes to buying and selling players is to just look out there to see what's happening in football in the real world. To see when a player does good during a weekend match, to see when a player does bad during a weekend match, to see when a player does good during Champions League, and so on. Based on that, EA establishes the new cards. EA establishes what gets done and what doesn't get done. Also, the prices of those players might go up or might go down. It depends on what happens. One other important aspect to look at is what content EA is putting out there. For example, SBCs like the marquee matchups. Those are usually based on real-world matches. So if you know that there's a derby coming out in any of the available championships, buy the players early, sell them on the day, because you will be making a lot of coin. You know? So look at all this stuff. Now, you could be like me. You could be a busy person with either school or work. I'm a busy person. I go to work every day, so I really don't have time to take a look at all of this all of the time, because I like to think that I have a life. So, what you could do is use websites like FUTBIN, FUTWiz, that are out there to help you. They have a database with all of the players in FIFA 20, with all of their stats and all of their prices, and the variation of those stats and of those prices, you know, if they go down, if they go up, and it's all in real time, most of the time. But it's a really good way to see what to buy and what to sell, and it's what I'm using a lot. I am a big fan of FUTBIN, but I'm not sponsored by them or anything, so you choose whatever you want. Choose whichever website you want, but they are really, really, really useful. For example, what I like to do is go on FUTBIN and look at the most popular players out there. And there is a list of most popular players out here, and you can look to see which ones are the most popular, and which are the ones that you can afford. And you can choose to trade with those, and most of the time it'll be good. What popularity means on this website? The number of people that are trading with it. Let me show you something here. So if I go the list of all FIFA players, I can order them by popularity, and bam! You see? I have, for example, Teemu Pukki right now, which is the most popular, also crazy expensive. That has been traded by 1,746 people, where there were 1,746 transactions done with this particular player. So you see, if there are a lot of people trading with it, that means there is a chance that there will be somebody out there who will buy your player. So you have to look at that. Now, don't necessarily look at the most popular ones, because there may be way too many people that are trading with it. Look down in the list. Who are less people, you know, players that are less popular. Trade with those. I don't know. Check it out. Trial and error. This is the best way to learn trading. Trial and error. Well, that's it for my video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please tell me in the comments below, what are some of your favorite trading methods in FIFA 20? Also, please, it would really help me out a lot if you gave me a thumbs up to the video, and if you click the bell and the subscribe button to know when other videos are posted. Have fun!